Hello everyone! Welcome to Unmistakably Bee. Today I'm going to be doing a review of my Denmark trip, as well as a giveaway at the very end of a couple of things that I picked up while I was in Denmark. So I hope you guys will stay till the end so you can enter the giveaway. So before we get into the review, I just wanted to wish everyone a happy April. This is my favorite month of the year. It's also my birthday month, so you know, there's that. But that's not why it's my favorite month of the year. It's actually my favorite month of the year because everything's coming alive again. Everything's so green and pretty, and all the pink and purple flowers and yellow flowers around. It's just such a pretty time of year, and the weather's warming up, although today it's rather cold in Georgia for some reason. I just want to wish you all happy April, happy spring. I hope you guys are having a wonderful 2019 so far. I'm going to be having a bunch of fun things going on the channel this month because this is a big birthday year for me. Crazy as it seems to me anyway. I am turning 50 this year. 50. 50. That just seems outrageous. I don't know how that's even possible, but it is. It's true. So, since I'm turning 50 this year, I'm going to be doing a bunch of things that are the number 50 related. So I'm going to be doing some videos and blog posts as well. If you haven't seen my blog yet, it is www.beejensen.com. I'll write it across there. BEEjensen.com. So you should go check that out. Also, if you would subscribe, I would love it. I just saw that 70% of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel, so please go ahead and hit the subscribe button right now so that you can keep up to date with all that's happening this month, and hit the little bell so you're notified when I upload. I'm glad to have you guys along for this ride and this journey with me. It's gonna be a fun month. I know it is. I'm also trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by my birthday, which is basically doubling what I have right now. So if you would please subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Try to help me get to my goal of 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube by April 25th. That's my birthday. I have to say, this was probably one of the very best vacations I've ever been on. Denmark is a beautiful country. The people I was with were all wonderful, and we just had such a great time the whole entire trip. It's someplace that's been on my bucket list for years and years and years now to go, so I was very excited to be able to finally get to go there. So yeah, it was one of the best trips of my life so far. I've got another 50 years at least, so we'll see if anything can top it. So Mary asked in one of the comments recently if my coat was warm enough, if it held up. And yes, it absolutely did. I just want to touch on the fact that I did a packing video before we went, and I overpacked a bit. I didn't need everything that I brought. I didn't overpack a lot. Like, I could have worn all the clothes probably, but I didn't wear them all. But I definitely didn't need all the scarves I packed. I only really used the red and white scarf, kind of a burgundy and white color scarf that you've seen in most of the videos, because that's the one I wore all the time. Yeah, most of the stuff that I packed I did use. They were just a little extra. I didn't need so many pairs of jeans. I took too many pairs of jeans. Other than that, I think the coat was fabulous. It wasn't extremely cold while we were there. The only times it was really cold were the day we went to the Salt Cliffs. It was really cold out there, and I think it was just because it was windy and we were by the ocean. So it was really quite cold that day. And also the day we went to see the Crown Jewels in Copenhagen, that was an extremely cold day. Not real windy, but very cold. And that day I wasn't expecting it to be so cold. And so I didn't wear socks. I wore my tall brown boots, and I didn't wear socks with them, and so my feet were freezing. And I don't think I wore a scarf that day either, because I really wasn't expecting it to be so cold. It was really cold that day. But other than that, it was unseasonably warm, I think, while we were there, so we kind of got lucky in that regard. So back to the trip review. I first want to say thank you so much to Katarina and Chelsea for even inviting me on this trip with them and having me go along and taking me on this trip, because they did pay for it. So I am just so grateful to them, and I had so much fun spending all that time with Katerina and Chelsea. It was so nice to get that one-on-one time with Katerina and to see her school. And actually the last day I was in New York, I got to spend a half a day in the school with her where she was teaching, and seeing her working and meeting the parents of the kids that she teaches and hearing them all say how wonderful she is and how amazing she is, which I know, I'm her mom, of course I know she's wonderful and amazing, but it was so nice to hear other parents how much they love her and appreciate her for all the hard work she does for their kids. I really am grateful to them for taking me on this trip. I'm gonna get a little teary, I'm sorry, but it's someplace that I've wanted to go almost my whole life, so for them to be so generous and take me was really amazing. I also want to thank Tim and Lena for hosting us in their house the whole time and for feeding us and taking us. They took the whole week off from work so that they could spend the whole week with us, and it was really wonderful having that time with them. It was really great to experience Denmark in that way. I think it would have been a totally different trip if we were in hotels and just trying to figure out what to do for ourselves every day, but to have them showing us around and explaining things to us and feeding us real Danish food, and it was just absolutely amazing, and I'm so appreciative to you guys as well. I think the best part of the trip to me was getting to meet my dad's cousin, Maretta, and her husband, Eric, and seeing the house and the small village where my family is from. I think that was just such like, you know, an incredible experience to see, and I would live there in a minute. I really would. That little village is like exactly the type of place I would love to live. That is so idyllic to me. Like, if I could move there right now, I would totally do that. I love the idea of being in a tiny little village, not a lot of people around, quiet life, you know. It would be so nice. But I'm not moving anywhere at this moment. I have 4 teenagers and they have to finish school, so we'll see what happens after that. It's kind of up in the air between Denmark and Florida. Do I want to live in Florida and go to Disney World every day? That's kind of idyllic too. Or do I want to live in a little tiny house out in the middle of nowhere? Hard to say. We'll see. So that was probably the best part of the trip to me. Some of the things that I really liked about Denmark were the fact that it's like this great mix of old, like really old, and really super modern. And somehow they combine really well. I don't know how they do it, but I really like that about it. Like, there's just these hundreds of year old houses, and you go inside and it's like, looks like an IKEA store. And the buildings, you know, the castle will be here, and then there'll be this super modern building right next to it in the city. It's just really cool. I like that about it. I love how everywhere we went in Copenhagen, there was outdoor seating for all the restaurants, and people sat out there in the winter. And they had blankets on the chairs and little heating fire things to keep you warm. And I just love that. I loved all of the open space that was there, all the farmland, and the fact that there just weren't a zillion cars everywhere. There wasn't traffic everywhere you went. It was such a peaceful place. The whole country just seemed much more peaceful than here. So those things I loved. I loved the food, the breakfast foods, the pastries, oh my goodness. The Kaffe og Kage every day. Wasn't too fond of the snaps. That was kind of gross. If you've ever been to Norway and Epcot and had the aquavit there, yeah, it's that. So, although this Danish snaps we had was not as strong as that aquavit that's in Epcot in Norway. The fish that went with it was surprisingly good, the herring, so that was good. And the smørrebrød with open-faced sandwiches, those I love. I would love to have those here. It's on my mom's list of things to do, so, and she's great at cooking, so you know she's gonna do it up. So we'll see. That'll be a video when she does, her making smørrebrød. The only thing I didn't like was that I did not learn enough Danish. Tim and Lena very happily spoke English to us most of the time, and didn't help me learning any Danish. And I didn't watch any TV really, other than that one movie we watched, and that was in English. So I would love to learn more Danish. I understand a lot of it, but I would love to be able to actually speak it. So I think that would take like a month or something, a month or two of living there and totally being immersed in it instead of being there and speaking English the whole time, because that doesn't help. So that was my trip, and it was wonderful, and I would live there in a heartbeat. I think it's an amazing country. I'm going to be doing a video this month in the coming weeks. One of the videos I'm doing is going to be differences between Denmark and America. So that's going to be interesting. Not political, just some cultural differences that we noticed while we were there. So that's going to be a fun video coming up. So that's my review of our trip to Denmark. I hope you guys enjoyed all the videos. If you haven't watched them all yet, go ahead and watch them. They were a lot of fun. We did a lot of fun things, saw a lot of great things, ate a lot of yummy food. I don't know if I put a lot of food in the videos, but I did put some. Before I get to the giveaway, I just want to remind you again to go ahead and subscribe, because this month is my, I told you is my birthday month. Then I'm going to be doing videos around the number 50. And I'm going to be doing 50 things I want to do in the next 50 years. 50 things that make me happy. 50 things I love about Disney World. And some other 50 things too. If you have an idea for 50 things, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to do that too. 50 is a big number I'm finding when I'm making these lists. 50 is a big number. It's hard to come up with 50 things. So anyway, I want to show you what I'm giving away. I didn't get a lot of stuff when we were there because I was on a very strict budget, but I did get a few things. I got a couple elves for myself and my mom because I love Danish elves. They are so cute, and I should show them to you. Okay, so I love Danish elves. They are the cutest things ever, and you know how I love my Christmas elves and how many I have. I think we have around 50 elves at our house at Christmas. So we thought we'd add to it by getting some Danish elves. So I got this one for my mom. He's so cute. I love their noses. He's so cute, with little feet there. His tall hat. And the Danish elves, they call him Nissa, and I got this one for me. This is my little elf. She's so cute. A little dress, little legs. Very cute. So they call him Nissa. That means elf in Danish. And they have to put rice pudding in their attics at Christmas time to keep the elves from playing tricks and stuff like that. Rice pudding, I think, is what it is. Rice something with a pat of butter on it. So anyway, I got those for me and my mom. And then I got a little thing for each of the girls. And for you guys, for the giveaway, I have this little, oh, I don't know if you can see it with this wrapping, but it's a little statue of the Little Mermaid statue in Copenhagen. And it says on it, The Little Mermaid by Edvard Eriksson, and Copenhagen across the front here. The back of the rock says The Little Mermaid on it. So I got that, and I got this, which is just really cute. A little Viking guy. I love my Vikings. So it's a keychain, and he's really cute. He's really fluffy. Has a big beard and mustache, and on the back it says Denmark, and he's got little feet here. He's almost like a little elf, but he's a Viking version. I just think he's really cute. So that's him. So those are the two things I'm giving away in this giveaway. the statue and the little Viking guy. There will be one winner who will get both of them. If you want to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is, first of all, subscribe to my channel or already be subscribed to my channel. That's the first thing, and make sure that you have it set so that I know you're subscribed. So the other thing you have to do is comment below which part of the trip was your favorite thing. You know, did you like the royal jewels, or the cliffs, or the s'more, or, you know, whatever you thought was your favorite thing from the trip videos. Comment below and let me know, and that will be your entry into the giveaway. And this giveaway will be running until, you have 10 days. You have till Friday, April 12th to enter this giveaway. And I will be picking one random person from whoever subscribes and comments below. I will pick one of you to win both of these things. So remember, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and comment below with what your favorite video was. And Puggy's going crazy. And I will see you very soon with one of my first April videos coming up in the next few days. And remember, if you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine. See you later, guys. Have a great day.